So, because Jesus made this sacrifice, Jesus died for us. He showed love. Everybody say love.
Love.
He showed gratitude.
Gratitude.
And he showed righteousness.
Right.
All right. So this is why we should live our life every day really well. Okay. So, do we know what it means? They hung Jesus on the cross, but do you know what they call that? I'm going to type it on the page. I want you guys to look at my board here. And,
I have my own board.
all right. Okay. Share my board. All right. So everybody sees my board?
Yes.
When Jesus died on the cross, they called it crucified. Everybody say crucified.
Crucified.
So what that means, crucified means that you were hung on the cross. Do we think that's a fun thing? Do we think Jesus had fun while he was up there?
No.
We think Jesus was he hurt?
Yes.
Yes.
Was he in pain?
Yes.
Right. But guess what? It was a part of God's plan. Everybody say God's plan.
God's plan.
All right. So I want you guys to imagine something. Imagine you see somebody who's innocent, right? Imagine seeing somebody who's innocent. And the person is innocent. And then you see them get arrested. What do you think about that? How does it feel when somebody innocent get arrested? All right. How do you feel, Naomi?
I would feel like scared and worried because I would be like, why am I getting arrested if I didn't even do anything?
You have all your stuff? You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would do that. Michael, how would that make you feel if you saw somebody innocent get arrested?
Very sad.
Very sad. Very sad. What about you, Sam?
Well, once I saw a homeless person get arrested for no reason, and that made me feel like I would get arrested, but I didn't do anything.
Right. Mackenzie, how would it make you feel if you saw somebody innocent get arrested? You know? Well, here's the thing, all right? They watched Jesus get arrested in the middle of the street. It didn't make everybody feel
Joseph and Mary.
It didn't feel good. But you know what it was? It was a part of God's plan, right? Everybody say God's plan.
God's plan.
So imagine this. All right, Jesus gets arrested, right, Jeremiah? He gets arrested, but now he's walking up the street. He's walking up the street, and everybody has to watch him carrying a cross. Now, was he carrying a little cross like this? No, he was carrying a big cross, and he had it on his back. And remember, they had beat him, right? So Jesus was beaten. He was carrying a cross. Oh, do you guys have your worksheet? If you look on your worksheet, you see the picture of Jesus, right?
Those the other ones. So
Jesus, if you hold it up, you may be able to see other people's pictures. Jesus was carrying a cross.
Mama.
Carrying a cross, and he's carrying it while he's tired, while he's beaten. The one thing that they don't show in that picture is that he had a crown of thorns on his head.
Yeah.
Eliana, how did you get to there?
Dylan, I need you to listen. We're not yelling out in class, okay? Put your paper down for me, sir. We're not doing that. All right, Ada, you have a question? Oh, you were saying about the Jesus?
On Easter, instead of just doing like a regular Easter hunt, we put like a little cross in one of the eggs, a throne crown in one of the eggs, a nail in one of some nails in some.
Right. So the reason why all of this happened, there were some people who didn't like Jesus. You know why?
Why?
They didn't believe that he was the Messiah. They didn't believe that he was the king. And so because of that, they arrested him, even though he didn't do anything. And they wanted to punish him in front of people. All right, Jeremiah, I see your dad there. So he wanted to punish people And guess what? The people wanted to punish Jesus for, even though he didn't do anything wrong. But again, it was part of God's plan. There was Jesus carrying the cross. He's carrying the cross. He's tired. He's hurt. He's beaten, but he's carrying it on his back. And everybody's watching. And you know what that means? That's an example. Sometimes you guys may go through difficult times, right? Do you guys think we're in a difficult time right now with the coronavirus?
Yes.
Yeah. It's really not fun, right? All of us are sitting at home. We have to do things online, harder, but it's part of God's plan, all right? So I want to do something here. There is a special day when Jesus actually died, right? And it's the day that we call Good Friday. Everybody heard of Good Friday before? So Good Friday is the Friday that Jesus was killed. Why do we call it Good Friday? Why do we call it Good Friday? All right, Mackenzie?
Friday is because Jesus died on the cross for our sins.
Right. Jesus died on the cross on that Friday. Naomi? I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm fixing your sound right now. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why we call it Good Friday is because it's because Jesus died on the cross on
This one.
Good Friday, and we just call it Good Friday.
Right. So Jesus went through a lot of pain on that Friday. But what are we excited about, right? What are we excited about? We're excited because 3 days later, on that Sunday, what happened?
He came back to life and he went back to heaven.
And he went to heaven, and he did that because he died for our sins. And now we have been forgiven because Jesus did that. Does that make everybody happy about that? That makes me happy about that. All right, so I want you guys to get your worksheet. I want you to get your worksheet.
Oh, wait. That's the wrong one.
Make sure you have a pencil.
Is it for Bible?
It's for Bible.
Did you send an email?
It's answer.
I think my mom did not get it.
It's okay, Michael. Yes.
Can we go into our groups
Not now.
and we can work at it?
Not now. All right. We'll go on. All right. We're gonna go. All right. So let's look at number 1. It says, I gotta mute everybody. Number the events of Jesus' arrest in the order that they happened. All right. So let's talk about this. We know something. Let's look at the first word. It says, Michael, actually, can you read the first choice that we have? So what does the first one say?
The first one says Jesus prayed for the disciples.
Does that sound like it happened first?
Yes.
I don't know about that one. I don't know. Let's look at the other one.
It's on my page.
It says Judas arranged for Jesus' arrest. Oh, we know Judas, right? Judas was the one that told on Jesus, right?
He was 35. No, he was a disciple for 35 years.
Right. So let's put number 1 in the box next to Judas arranged for Jesus' arrest. All right.
Wait, which one, Mr. Hunter?
It goes Judas arranged for Jesus' arrest. So the second one.
Put 1 in the second one.
Thank you, Michael. Mr. Hunter.
All right. So let's look. Let's look at number 2. Judas arranged for Jesus' arrest, but then after that, Jesus was praying for the disciples. Which one do we see? Where's that at? Aiden? Do you see where that's at?
Why isn't music on my iPad?
Jesus prayed for Jesus prayed for the
Disciples.
Are you on number 2?
Disciples. Yes, Dylan. So Jesus prayed for the disciples.
Come here,
Those
Dylan.
are the first.
Come here.
All right. So Jesus prayed for the disciples. Number 3, What happened? They came to try to arrest Jesus, and the disciple drew his sword on Jesus. Where do we see that at? Where do we see that at?
Mr. Hunter, I didn't hear the whole thing.
It's okay. Number 3 is a disciple drew his sword.
Oh,
A disciple.
Mr. Hunter.
I'm talking about number
May I?
1.
Mr. Hunter, may I go to the bathroom?
You can go, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
All right.
Hunter, I'm asking for number 1.
Number 1 is Judas arranged for Jesus' arrest.
Well, what do I put in the box?
So you put the number.
So loud. So now
All right. I have a question.
so I can write down that stuff.
Can you hear me?
Can I mute
That's
you?
number 2.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh.
All right, Sam.
What's number 2?
Yes, sir, Sam.
Are we on number 3 or number 2?
Number 2 is Jesus prayed for the disciples. So you should put a 2 where Jesus prayed for the disciples.
Damn. Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna go through these because I know everybody's trying to hear it. So I'm muting you guys and I'm gonna go through it. So number 1 is Jesus arranged for Judas's arrest. Number 2 is Jesus prayed for the disciples. And number 3 is a disciple drew his sword. A disciple was trying to defend Jesus, so he drew his sword. Number 4, Jesus questioned the leaders. Number 4 is Jesus questioned the leaders. Dylan?
Mr. Hunter, I don't know where you are because I didn't do number 3 yet.
It's okay. We're on number 4. Number 4 is Jesus questioned the leaders. So you do that, and then you'll find the rest at the end.
Thank you. Mr. Hunter, I can't find. Oh.
You found it. Put a number 4 in that box.
Under 1,
Under 1, yes, sir.
and where the 3 goes?
We'll tell you after in a second. Number 5, Jesus was taken away. So after he talked to the leaders, Jesus got taken away. Okay. And then number 6, after Jesus was taken away, guess what happened to the disciples? Ada?
The disciples ran away.
The disciples ran away. So after Jesus was taken away, the disciples ran away. Why do you think they ran away? They were, Naomi, why do you think they ran away? I put you on mute. I'm sorry. Here you go. Yes, Naomi.
Stop whining. No.
Yep,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on, Mr. Hunter.
All right. All right. So, the disciples ran away. Dylan, a disciple drew his sword is number 3.
I already know because I put 6 on the bottom one, so I put 3 in the middle and 7.
Okay, so guys, on the bottom, here's what we're going to do. It says complete the sentences with the first word governor. Everybody say governor.
Governor.
Or we're going to use the word wrong. Say wrong.
Wrong.
We're going to use the word crucify. Say crucify.
Crucify.
And we're going to use the word priest.
Priest.
All right, so I'm going to read.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to read, and you guys are going to tell me what do you think goes in the blank. So, all right, I'll answer your question in a second, Solomon. First one. After Jesus was arrested, he was taken to the high what?
Governor.
High Mackenzie.
Governor.
High what? Mackenzie? So,
Governor.
it's not the high governor. No. The high wrong. No.
The high
Crucify? No. It's
High
the high priest. High priest. High priest. Solomon, question.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, sir. You guys, we only got about 10 more minutes. We're gonna go take our break. All right. All right. So he was sent to the high priest for a trial right before the Jewish leaders. Next one. Because the Jewish leaders could not sentence him to death, Jesus was taken to Pontius Pilate, the Roman what? The Roman governor. Yes, the Roman governor. So the second blank is governor. Second blank is governor. Good job, Jeremiah. Good job.
Not yet. I didn't do it yet. I didn't do it yet. Thank you, Miss.
Wait, Mr. Hunter,
Yes.
is it the second one is governor?
The second one is governor.
Okay.
All right.
What is that?
What was that?
What's going on?
What was that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Next one. Pontius the Pilate could not find anything that Jesus had done what?
Wrong.
Wrong.
He couldn't find anything. So Jesus, if he didn't do anything wrong, he was what? He was
Innocent.
Guilty. Oh wait.
he was innocent. But yes, the
He
answer
was
that you're writing is wrong. The answer that you're writing, the word is wrong. The word is wrong. And so, if we already have those,
Whoever is making that noise, can they please stop?
I'm going to mute everybody because we're having too much noise. All right. So, the very last word, if we've already used the other three, what last word do we use? Crucify. Crucify. So, even though Jesus was innocent, even though he hadn't done anything wrong, the leaders decided that they were going to crucify him. Was that a right decision? That was a wrong decision, but guess what? It was all still a part of who? God's plan. All right. Number 3, it says Christians call the day that Jesus died Good Friday. So we call that day Good Friday. Think about why this day is good, and then you can color the picture. You guys are not going to color the picture right now because we're going to move on, but you can color it later, okay? All right, all right.
We
So,
have a parking structure.
all right. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you, we're going to go over some of our books of the Bible and our Bible verse, all right? So I'm going to share my screen, all right? Excuse me, Dylan. Yes, sir? You have a question?
We don't see your screen.
I know, I'm going to move it right now, right now.
Mr.
Not right now, Dylan. All right, so you see here it says, welcome to Zoom class. All right, I'm coloring over top of that. All right, so do we all remember the first 5 books of the Bible?
Yes, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus,
I
Numbers,
didn't say go. I didn't say go. So you did them already. So Michael did. He said what? What's the first book?
Leviticus,
Genesis. And what?
Exodus,
Deuteronomy,
Genesis.
Exodus,
Exodus,
pause for a sec.
Leviticus.
Numbers,
Numbers.
Deuteronomy.
Okay, so we're gonna stop right there. Bless you. What are these books of the Bible called?
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
These books of the Bible are called the books.
She can't hear you? No, you know, she can hear me. Just a little bit of seconds. Just in a little bit of seconds. It's time to hear me. Okay?
I can hear you, Sam.
If you hear me, I'm talking with one of my classmates or Mr. Hunter.
That's fine. You can do that. That's all right.
Ow.
All
Do
right,
what you
Sam.
have to
you
do,
hear me?
okay?
Yeah.
So what are you doing now?
All right, Sam. So the first 5 books of the Bible are called the books of the law. Everybody say the books
It's
of the
the
law.
books
of the law.
Why do you think we call them the books of the law?
I do not
You have to color this later.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
You
Why do
good?
you think we call them the books of the law?
So
I'm
you
looking
have
for
to look
somebody with
over
a
there
hand.
in case you need.
Somebody with a hand.
No.
Michael.
Where's Morky? Because in all of the books of the
in all the first 5 books of the Bible, there is something that God has commanded them to do, but they didn't do it.
Right. So all these books right here, Genesis, Exodus, let's say them together. Genesis,
Exodus,
Leviticus,
Numbers,
Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy.
All of these books of the Bible give us the laws that we should be following for our lives, right? So there's some more books of the Bible. These are called the books of
Of the
wisdom.
history.
Oh, history.
All right, so what's after Deuteronomy?
Joshua, Judges, Ruth,
Hold on.
First Samuel,
Genesis,
Second Samuel,
Exodus,
First
Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua,
Joshua, Judges,
Ruth.
Um,
First, what's the guy? What's the young man's name in our class that has a red shirt on today?
Mr. Hunter.
First Samuel,
Second Samuel,
First Kings, Jeremiah,
Second Kings,
Samuel, Second Samuel,
Second
First
Kings.
Kings, Second Kings.
You're not muted anymore.
What's
First
another?
Chronicles, Second Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah,
Ezra. Second Chronicles. Ezra.
Nehemiah, and then Esther.
Esther.
These are what we call the books of
history.
history.
Your door. Just chill.
Mr. Hunter,
All right. Yes, Naomi.
could I be excused for a second?
We're about to go on a break. 1 second. You need to go somewhere? You need to go real quick? Naomi?
Yeah.
You need to go real quick?
Okay.
All right. So these are the books of history. Why do you think we call them the books of history, Dylan?
Because there are history.
They are history. Do they give us stories about people in the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Eliana, they give us stories about different people in the Bible. Didn't we do something in chapel about Ruth? And Esther? Yeah. Jeremiah. Was there anybody in these stories that you played during our chapel?
I did Joshua in the Battle of Jericho in our first chapel.
Oh, he did Joshua in the Battle of Jericho. Anybody else play one of these characters in something? Anita?
I didn't know why.
Oh, Sam did Noah. Yeah.
No,
Michael?
that was Eliana. That
Oh,
was Eliana.
Eliana.
No, Eliana and Sam both did
Eliana.
Noah because Sam did Noah for one and Eliana did Noah.
Yeah, so they both did Noah. Naomi, who did you do?
Oh, I
Huh?
didn't do one from here.
Yeah, Michael, you helped Jeremiah and then you did David and Goliath.
So David and Goliath
Yep.
did.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
I did
that's not on there.
I did.
I did do one in Genesis though,
Yeah, you did.
because
What did you do?
Genesis is the first book of the Bible, and
You
that's
talked
when
about-
he started making the sky and the sun.
Right. You talked about in the beginning. All right. And Dylan, yeah,
I did Father Abraham.
you did Father Abraham. Father Abraham had what?
Many sons.
And many sons had Father
Good.
And I want them.
and so So let's just
We're doing Father Abraham.
left.
Just enter my class.
Sam, stop that.
All right. Be quiet. All right. Here we go. So we have the books of history. Now, Ada, you had a question.
I was gonna say that I did Esther.
Yeah, with me.
Yes, you did. Naomi did Esther. Now, we talked about those. We have some more books. These last books are called the books of. Anybody know?
The books of
right here.
wisdom.
Books of wisdom. What books are those?
Esther.
Oh no, we haven't put Esther. We
No,
have
I know.
Esther.
I'm trying to see what's next. Esther.
Job.
Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah.
Here we go. That's it. That's it.
I know so
forgot
many
Jeremiah
books already.
and Isaiah.
Yeah, but those aren't the books of wisdom. These are the books of wisdom. There's only 5.
Job, Psalm, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon.
How many books of wisdom do we have, guys? Show me with your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Show me
5,
with your
6.
hand. Show me with your hand.
Wait, what?
No.
1,
Books of wisdom.
2, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Sam, you see my
Dylan, were you the one making the lines?
All right. All right. And last but not least, we're gonna do our we're gonna do one Hebrew with you guys.
What?
We're gonna just go over our Bible verse so you guys can be ready for it on this Friday for your Friday. Okay?
I already know my Bible verse, Mr. Hunter.
You do? Well, we're gonna still practice it.
You sleepy. Time for your morning nap. Yeah.
All right. I'm writing this down so you guys can see really quickly.
Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah. Did we do anything? No.
All right. So I want everybody to have a chance to read it. So we're going to start right here. All right. So Naomi, can you read this for us? Naomi? Oh, you're muted. Can you hear me?
Sorry. Okay. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need.
All right. Eliana, can you read for me? Eliana,
Yeah?
can you read this scripture verse for me?
Okay. Hebrews 4 and 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may
Obtain
Obtain
Mary and
mercy.
find grace to help in the time of need.
Yes,
Hebrews 4 and 16.
we may obtain mercy. Good job. Good job. Dylan, can you read with me?
1 second. Sorry.
Or Hebrews 4 and 16.
I'm going to be back in 1 second, Mr. Hunter, okay?
Okay, Sam.
Thorn
Throne of grace.
we may
Obtain mercy
mercy and find grace to help in the time for of need.
Good job, Dylan. Good job. Ada, can you read for me?
Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need.
All right. All right. Solomon.
Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may
Obtain
obtain and mercy
What?
and
What?
find grace
What?
to help in the
What?
time of need.
Great job. Jeremiah, you want to read for me, please?
Yes.
Thanks, sir.
Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need.
All right, and Michael.
Don't forget me, Mr. Hunter.
Oh, I didn't forget you, Sam. I'm coming to you next. You ready, Michael?
Here.
All right, Michael, you can read.
Not music.
Oh, Anna, did you send
There you go.
Let Hebrews 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace
She
to
took them off.
help in the time of need.
All right, and last but not least, Sam. Sam, you're going to read nice and loud for us.
She's trying to ask to be excused and Mr. Hutton talking over.
Go ahead, Sam.
Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need.
Great job. Great job. Mackenzie, you going to read with us? Okay. All right. I'm going to erase this. We got everything erased. All right. So we are about to take our break, but I'm going to write what we need when we come back. All right. We are going to be doing math. First grade. Here are the pages that you need to. Okay. First grade. You need to have pages 200 and 251 and 252. Second grade. We're going to be working on pages. All right. Get my
Yeah, can you wait for a sec, Mr. Hunter?
One second. 239 and 240. Okay, so everybody needs to get those worksheets, and you have 10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back at 10:05. 10 minutes.
239, 240, 249,
Did everybody see?
239, 241, 239,
All right. The worksheet.
251 and
10 minute break.
252. Is that right?
Now do we take our break?
Yep, 10-minute break.
Yes! I can
Come back
play my
at 10:05. Yes, yes.
Ask him, is it 251 and 252?
Yes.
Mr. Hunter,
Yes.
what page is it?
I said it's 251 and 252.
Okay.
Thank you. No, we're doing math next, Mackenzie. Math.
Do I need this page?
239.
So 239 and 240.
Yes, you need that next. Yes, that's it.
Okay, I'm taking my break.
Mackenzie. All right, we got 10 minutes, Mackenzie. I'll let you guys talk to each other if you want. I'm going on mute. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
I don't have that page.
You need some
I don't have that page.
Is that Hi, Solomon.
I'll check on it for you.
Yeah, no, correct.
251. What about 252?
Oh my god.
No, go away.
It should have been in your folder in your book.
Okay, since I have free time, I'm going to do something.
You have your brother to try to find it for you? No? You have your brother that's supposed to find it for you?
You want a break? Go.
No, because I have my math
Yeah.
by myself. I have my math separate.
I don't know.
I put everything in your
Well, I'm turning
packet.
this
So
down.
I put everything in your packet, so you should have it.
No. Nana.
I'm sorry.
I probably did it then.
Okay, I want to see if you can find it. So that's why I was asking if one of your brothers could help you try to find it. Okay.
They're doing their meeting too.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe you can ask them really quickly, because that's what we're going to be doing in our next few minutes. I'm going to take.
If it's not there, I probably already did it.
Okay. Well, we'll review what we can, even if you already did it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll take a break. I'll see you guys in a second.
Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna join us.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Did I get to eat?
Eliana.
What?
That's better. This part is over. Eliana.
Yeah, Mom, you're on camera, just to let you know.
Like this?
Just so you know.
Yeah. And I can't hear you, man.
Careful.
You
Can't be
can't?
that far away.
No,
I can't hear you either, so I don't know what you're saying.
Ooh,
That's nice.
hey, Jeremiah, you wanna watch me eat tuna?
Yeah, I like it.
I
You
don't
don't
like
need to yell. You don't need to yell.
said that.
Oh my god.
And do you like tuna?
I hate tuna. Oh my god.
No. Jeremiah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do for my 10 minutes. I have so many things planned and I don't know what to do.
So I'm still watching.
Thank you, Gigi. And then come back. I'm not sure.
Lotion spray on my knees
It's okay.
because it is
Stay
very
over here,
hot.
honey.
Don't you have
And then you showing her knee.
Okay, I
Break
don't know.
time. Get a break.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Where's Aiden? Okay, so I saw you. The first one. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to be in my room somewhere doing something.
Guys, I'm gonna be playing with my
What do I want to do? What do I
Mackenzie, stop. Mackenzie.
Whoa.
Yeah, because you need to take your break.
Well, I know what I can do. I'm gonna wrap up my unicorn in her blanket.
What did I ask you to do? No, I asked you to drink some water. Take your plate away first. You did? That's probably why your stomach hurts. Here, drink it.
Solomon.
Yeah.
This is my basketball.
Do not. Why do you have a basketball, Michael?
What?
You're not plugged in.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Michael,
Mackenzie, is your phone charged?
Michael, I have two basketball
Is your phone
friends.
charged?
Okay, I didn't find the charger. Now
Mine
I'll
is
just search
charged.
around my house and find the charger.
Mackenzie, you know you can just use any micro USB charger for your phone.
Wait, a micro USB? The one
Let me show you.
Oh, that's why she got a Target yesterday. A micro USB charger. Mackenzie.
Huh.
Mackenzie.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we'll start now. Mackenzie. Huh?
Dude, why do you go talking that so much?
Want me to send you like a charger?
I don't know where my charger is now
I know,
because
but want me to like get you a charger or
Mackenzie,
I'll get you a charger.
Mackenzie, look, Mackenzie, you know your watch charger?
That's what I actually got yesterday because I remember I went to Target.
Mackenzie!
No, Mackenzie, you could just use your watch charger. It just has to look like that.
Okay, I left my watch charger at school,
Well, that's your fault.
but I was at
Well,
Target.
you're not gonna have a charged phone if you left your watch charger.
On TikTok, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get one thing out of Target. I went the whole store. I got some clothes. I got.
Okay, Mackenzie, sorry. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to do something on my phone.
You were gonna say Solomon?
What? I'll give you a charger because if I give you a charger, I'll just have 2 more chargers left.
But is that your sister's charger?
What?
But is that your sister's charger?
No, it's my charger. Actually, I will only have 1 charger left.
It's fine, Solomon. Ow!
You're done analyzing.
Come here, big fat charger.
You guys should charge your big fat.
Okay, let's see. Which way does this go? Goes this way? Then you go plug into the wall.
have to buy that.
And then I almost fell. Oh, why is this charger so short?
Yeah, because all the chargers are slow motion.
You know what?
I'll be right back.
You know what? I'm not gonna plug my phone is charged enough for me to use it, so I'm gonna use my phone while I can. Dylan, who is that? Okay, I don't think he can hear me, so I'm not gonna. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'm gonna take a selfie, and I'm probably gonna brush my hair.
my friends.
Okay, something I want to figure out is where is my headband? You know what? I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna find my headband.
Ready?